Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Thomas Tierney. I brought you here today to discuss my favorite time that I had the most fun in my whole entire life. There will never be a better time in my life than the time I was able to fly my first plane by myself. At the age of 16 years old, I was granted access into the Aerospace Engineering Academy at Oak Ridge High School in Orlando, Florida. During these times, I was given the opportunity to have 1,000 training hours on a flight simulator, also a practice flight with a pilot, which gained me my VFR license. Basically, that's the Visual Flight Rules license, two licenses granted by pilots flying individually, VFR and IFR. VFR, once again, is a Visual Flight Rules. Basically, there's restrictions where if it's dark outside, you can't fly. If the weather is bad, you can't fly. Basically, you can't fly unless the day is perfect. The IFR is your Instrument Flight Rules. You get that later down the line for more advanced pilots that can fly at any time, basically not even looking around, just looking at their instrument panel. I was blessed with the chance of learning about rudders, cow flaps, aerolators, pitch and yaw, and also calculus and trigonometry, learning aeronautics itself, building rockets and planes, and just having a great time with robotics, pneumatic, CNC cutting. The academy was great, but the best thing that it gave me in life was the opportunity to fly a plane by myself. After granting my Visual Flight Rules licensing, I did take that opportunity to then rent a single prop Cessna plane and take it out on my own. The first time, it was the last time, but it was the most fun time I've ever had in my whole entire life, and the experience will never go away from me. I actually got a chance to lift off the plane, got it off the ground, took it to 15,000 feet in the air, traveled the equivalency to Maitland, if you're familiar with the Florida area, Orlando to Maitland, and back, got to fly by the control tower due to wind, and then actually landed with a rough downwind, which is not the easiest, but I accomplished it. The only reason I took these steps in life, not only did I like engineering, but I was not that much. I actually played sports most of my life and loved baseball. But my grandfather, who served in World War II as a pilot, as well as the Korean War, later worked for NASA, and basically it was his goal for me to become a pilot. That lasted about 3 or 4 years until I continued on with my career in business, where I'm actually approaching now, where I want to be. Later on down the line, I can continue with my license as long as I renew it, which that's a great thing. It gives me something later on in life to do, as possibly as a backup. I can still fly a plane. It's like riding a bike, even though I've only had one solo flight mission. A lot of hours in the simulator, which you never learn how to operate an instrument panel. This was absolutely the funnest time in my whole entire life. I've had great things happen. I've had a daughter, I have a wife. They're right up there on top, but the experience of being 15,000 feet in the air, flying by yourself, nobody around but you and the birds, is a feeling that I just cannot describe. It was absolutely the best time in my life, and I will cherish it till the day I die. Thank you very much for coming out today and listening to me ramble. Have a great day. Goodbye.